Howdy how, party people of the train. I'm gonna start off with Hunter and old Joe here, since I think all the nose candy news out of the White House is absolutely hilarious. Anyways, so what happened today? Well, the market supposedly didn't like the ADP numbers. Now, this is not any official number. It's a, generates by itself. So a lot of it had, seasonal workers and all that. And, you kind of have to look at the broader picture here. It's like, okay, so there's a bunch of teenagers with summer jobs. Is that a reason for the market to freak out? Because now, we already know about these 2 rate hikes that we're gonna get supposedly. So like, what's the problem? You know what I mean? That's how I view it. So obviously we had a full test of the breakout area, and I figured we could even go down here where we had the cross, but I guess it just wanted this area. And once let me pull it up here for you. Once I saw that turn and we got the MACD cross, obviously I loaded calls and did really good damage control. Yesterday all the charts were looking really good, and in hindsight, we'd been basing up here. It looked picture perfect, and we'd even done that, put in a bottom there and up again. So that's why I scaled up yesterday a lot, because everything looked too good. Like SQ, remember we're in SQ, looked fantastic, and Robinhood and all these shitty stocks. Anyways, so we got that. Now here we are at a section where we've put in, on the MACD, we've put in 1 green, and we are very, very, very close on ES right now in crossing. Okay, on the 1 hour. Actually, we just did. Awesome. That's really good. As far as SPX, I wanted to close about the 4,400 psych level, which we did. We didn't manage to close above the 9 or this volume shelf. Now there's a few levels here if we gap up tomorrow. One is 4,420, 4,427, and then finally 4,441. All right, those are all significant levels. I'm sure you can see why here. That's the cross. That's the bottom of the gap up. It'd be awesome to fill this gap tomorrow. If we don't, okay, we do not, let me put it this way. If we lose the bottom, the low of today, the lowest you want this to go is this level here, 4,381. Below that, there's the volume shelf, and now we're low. Now we've retraced everything, so now we're not going up anytime soon. Now it becomes all about CPI and the data next week, and forget about going up into CPI. Now, if the non-farm payroll fits the narrative, bulls are toast, because all they had today was ADP. Now, obviously, China knew last night. We saw it. They knew we were going to dump. And Germany today wasn't looking good. Neither was it looking good yesterday. Let me pull it up. They did put in last green hourly candle with their RSI at 10. So I will be watching China tonight. If China doesn't puke all night, great. Okay, the chart looks like it wants to puke some more though, but we'll see. Again, they're not running completely tandem, as you can see, so whatever. The tick closed a little negative, but I mean, nothing too bad. It could potentially be setting up for a bigger move here on the 1 hour. Let's look at this guy here. You know, it's turned down and popped right back up before too. Not the best setup. I want to show IWM. It on the hourly, it's got a MACD cross right there. This is very interesting to me, that there was significant call volume coming into close. The VIX, it's under a sell signal on the hourly, still kind of uptrendy though. But on the 5 minute, same story. Again, this is in the close, so this can gap either way. It doesn't really give us a clue. Oil over 70 had a nice run. They clearly bought the oils. Let's see how regional banks are doing on the 1 hour. I mean, could be setting up for a reversal under buy signal, pretty much same as SPY, right? So yeah, we ended right here in the middle, over the 9 on SPY as opposed to SPX, right? So that's always good. And same with QQQ. I know that we closed over the 9 and that it's reversing. Very interesting setup here. Meta took a hit after hours because of the wrestling match with Elon. A lot of the stocks kind of look the same. Notable today was that Microsoft didn't die. Amazon holding pretty well. I'm going to be playing Amazon next week, probably tomorrow, because the CEO is going to be on CNBC, so that's a good catalyst. Nvidia was pretty alright today. I'm in some hood. Tesla, I'm not going to be playing it. UPST today, I could have held an hour longer and made bank. The surprise today was that Unity software didn't absolutely crater, so it has been cratering. So if we get a reversal, I mean 41s for next week. Obviously I want to bring these to your attention, and this was kind of also what sparked me buying a bunch of calls today, was when I saw Apple out of the blue just got all these big candles here and then just buy signal and chug it all day. Okay, so that's the plunge protection team. So to me that signifies, on no Apple news, only green stock in the market, that signifies that they did not want this to crater. And if you look at the 1 hour, I mean the 9 across the 21 and the 89, so that's really bullish. Still waiting on the MACD here to really fire off. But if you look on the daily, I mean it just retested the 9. I mean on any chart, once it does that and holds, usually it goes up again. And in the past, when it's done that, it has gone up, and now we even had 2 sell days. So unless this was a completely fake move and they let us go down, I would think we pop back up. And again, the one that has been really helping us, this would put us here, hopefully here and not there, but I think we're here. It would be awesome to get a pop, all the bulls rush in, we get out for another pullback and then up. That would be awesome, because one thing that this, just by looking at this chart, is obviously now we have this market that just jumps around, and that's never awesome when you get caught overnight and you play one type of market until it changes. Now it's changed again. Let's hope this is not a bad double top, because then we are gonna retrace to the 21 MA again to see if that is a double bottom before we go up. So that's what's at stake tomorrow. Very good RSI cool off today. I'm not digging the MACD on the daily at all. The vol D came down all day. Now, if you couple this, obviously we don't know are these short-term or long-term ones, so that I just know that when we get this, we usually get a move up, unless this is some, you know, high IQ bull trap. Then I want to show you this. Same thing here on SPY. A lot of flow came in, and also QQQ dark pool buys. They were in it pretty constantly, small dip then and buy into close, but this is obviously uncharacteristic for the whole day. I haven't seen a lot of these ghost candles on here, so I don't know if that's the, you know, a signal to market that was the bottom, or if this is a signal that we're gonna go down here. It's completely impossible to say how the market digests the non-farm payroll tomorrow, and we'll have to wait and see. That's why, yes, did I swing to the upside? Yeah, because we're still in a uptrend, obviously. I mean, look at the chart. But I did take off some risk in case I have to buy the dip tomorrow. And then if I do, it's gonna be there, and then we are going to make a W that will probably turn into a head and shoulders. So right now we can either close the gap and keep going, or we're going to W this old lady, and that would kind of suck because this is a really, really nice setup. And again, we have come pretty close to my July low. We have not gone up to my top target, which is actually above 4,500. So either we start that move tomorrow into CPI and keep going, or we're going to pull back and then CPI, or, you know, another catalyst will have to take care of it. Probably, if it doesn't happen with CPI, it's going to, you know, if we haven't reached those highs yet, chances are that we see those high with the FOMC meeting. But again, it's going to be a very data dependent thing, and also seasonality says that mid-July is the top, so it'd be cool if we could chug into CPI, which is the 14th, I believe. I might be wrong. No, it's not the 14th, it's the 11th. If we could chug into that, maybe get a pop, then sell off into FOMC, and then get that final pop at the end. So that's what I'm looking at. The big elephant in the room is the 10-year yield, that it started coming down, which is great, fantastic. We want, and great that it went through the 9. We want it lower. We want it under 4, because a market above 4 is just shitty trading across the board. And again, we've had this line and this line. I did show this to you guys. I mean, they're really, really old trend lines for a reason. We have rejected it there and there. Now we're over, and that's what I mean when I put in the chat that the market risk is red hot. It's this. So let's hope that this is a double top, or at least, you know, the cup, and we retrace down to here, and then we know if we bounce here to play puts and get out of calls, because then it's going to be a full-on pullback, which will probably take us down to 412 again. Lower than that I don't see, but that could be this here, if not this. As you guys know, August is usually good. September we chop, and then we're gonna get our dip. I would like to see 410 or 12 here and not go lower than that, because that's going to be a epic spot too long. All right, that's it for today. We'll know pre-market. You guys will know by the time I wake up where we're at. Hopefully it's good news. And if it's inconclusive, I still say we go up, just based on the dark pool and the flow. But we'll see. Right now, what is this guy? Yeah, okay. That's good. You can always watch US 500. The price is closer to SPX than ES because of its contracts. All right, guys, that's it. And did I show you guys this? Yeah, I showed you guys that the green divergence on there. All right, cool. We'll ride again tomorrow. Thank you. God bless. Love yourself and love your family.